welcome to the Morning Wrap. I'm Kcal Dt, and we have a lot to get to today. If you're new to the show, we're normally streaming, but now we're here with you, so this is very exciting. And let's get to everything we have for you this morning. So, the sun, if you haven't been outside yet, it is shining. We have no rain. This is great. It finally feels like Southern California. Paul Deanna will have a look at your forecast coming up. Also, we unfortunately have some breaking news to get to. A deadly shooting during a home invasion in an exclusive community in Orange. We are live with the latest. Also this morning in Orange County, our assignment desk manager Mark Liu has details on a dramatic rescue after a driver goes off a cliff. And Taylor Swift's new album is taking over the Grove. We'll explain the new partnership that has Swifties rejoicing. And speaking of music, multi-talented actress Lana Parrilla is here. She has a new song out, and she's set to star in a new movie with Jennifer Lopez. We're going to sit down and talk to her in just a bit. Also, USC cancels its valedictorian speech, why she's no longer allowed to speak at graduation, in a decision that's causing praise but also bringing in backlash. But we do begin with that breaking news, that deadly shooting during a home invasion. And this is all unfolding in the exclusive Pelican Hill community. Kcal's Michelle Gili joining us live in Newport Beach with more on this. Michelle?
Kcal, a very disturbing morning up here in Newport Coast. One man is dead, another shot and wounded. Both police say are the suspects in this bizarre case that unfolded before dawn in a quiet neighborhood called Pelican Heights. Officers got a 911 call at 4:45 a.m. And when they arrived, they found an armed man in the street with gunshot wounds. He'd been shot by a resident after a home invasion, officials say. Another suspect was found nearby in the bushes, dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The four people inside of the house on Vista Lucci, a man, two women, and a child, are uninjured. Officials say this was no random act.
We know that there is a relationship between the suspects, the two suspects, and the victims, the residents. It was a home invasion. Whether it was a robbery or what their other intentions are, I don't know at this time.
Now, the police sergeant tells me that the second suspect in this case, who was taken away by ambulance to a hospital and being treated, is expected to survive. But again, so many questions in this case, Kcal. How is it that the suspects and the victims knew one another? According to police, they are all connected in some way. The question is, what were these suspects doing here? What is the motive in this case? We can't yet answer that. We're live in Newport Coast. I'm Michelle Gili. Back to you.
Until we get those answers. Michelle, thank you so much. Appreciate your reporting, and I know we'll be checking in with you throughout the entire day. It's also been a busy morning in Newport Beach. This time, firefighters rescued a woman after a car went down a hill. For that, we want to hand it over to assignment desk manager Mark Liu at the desk. And Mark, this isn't too far from where we just saw Michelle Gili, so a lot going on in Orange County today.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kcal. Kcal was actually in the area covering that story along with Michelle, the one about the home invasion in the Newport Coast, when they saw and got word that there was police and fire not too far away at a separate scene. We went to go check it out. Turns out it was unrelated, but it was a car that had gone about 120 feet down the side of a hill. Take a look at the Kcal video. Newport Beach PD and Orange County Fire Authority got the call here at about 9:15 for the report of a single car that went all the way down there. It's about 120 feet down. Now, there was one woman driver in that car. Orange County Fire Authority firefighters made it down there and decided the best way to get her off the side of the hill was not to walk her back up, because she does appear to have some kind of a neck injury. If you look closely, you could see she was in a neck brace. They decided to do this: put her up into that Stokes basket, bundle her up, and then airlift her up into an Orange County Fire Authority helicopter. Now, she was stable at the time of transport. They said she actually had minor to moderate injuries, but they did need to take her to a trauma center. So they airlifted her up into that helicopter, which then transported her, we believe, to an ambulance that then took her to the trauma center. Now, it's unclear why that car went all the way down the side of the cliff. There didn't appear to be any other cars involved in this crash. Newport Beach PD traffic investigators are now going to conduct their investigation. This is Joaquin Hills Road and Spyglass. Joaquin Hills Road